Okay guys, so first just a disclaimer before we begin to the tutorial. It's a beautiful, gorgeously amazing spring day and I just had to leave the windows open. The downside of that is you may hear the occasional motorcycle, child on a swing set, dog walking by, but it was just too nice to leave them closed. This winter has been far too long. But anyway, before we get into the tutorial, I am using the L'Oreal Lap Palette Nude 2. As you can see right here, these are the colors. Really gorgeous, rosy, warm tones. You get the gamut of shimmery and matte colors. So far, when I've been working with it, it's been really wonderful. But enough chatting, let me just bring you right into the tutorial. So first, just to start, I've primed my eyes. You can use any primer you had, don't get me wrong. But I actually used this Wet n Wild's Coverall Correcting Palette. My boyfriend came home from Walmart last night and he always picks me up little gifts and things whenever he does any errands. And this is something that I haven't had the pleasure of using yet. So I haven't used it in the concealer way that it's marketed. However, I thought that especially this white color here, I did a few swatches of it and it would be a great eye primer. So that's what I used here on my lid and right under my brow bone, and I did an experiment with my other eye right here and it seemed to work out quite well. So just to let you know, my eyes are already primed. Now let's move on to the shadow. The first color we're going to use today is the first one in the palette. This beautiful champagne shimmery color. It's not too shimmery and just sheer enough. It's a great highlight, inner corner sort of color. So I'm just taking a flat brush and applying that to the majority of my lid and under the brow bone. The next color we're going to use I would describe as a shimmery rose color. We're going to take this on the outer corner of the eye and a little bit into the crease. For the crease color, we're going to take this deep rosy mauve sort of color and just blend that right into the inner crease, definitely focusing on the bottom portion of the crease. Now to blend out that line between that darker crease color and the brow bone, we're going to be taking this color, third from the right. It's actually not as light as it appears in the pan. It's a more rosy sort of color. So just take this and diffuse the line between the lower crease and the brow bone. Now to really deepen up that outer V, we're going to take the darkest color in the palette and really use this beautiful plum shade to define the eye and amp up that outer V. Of course, we blend the whole way. Okay, next is wing liner. As you can see on this eye, I did a fairly dramatic wing, nothing too over the top, but by all means do what suits you and makes you feel the most fabulous. I'm gonna try my best to get this on camera, but as we all know, it's hard enough to do it without trying to show someone how to do it on film. So here's hoping, but that's what I'm doing. This is the next step in the process. Do whatever wing suits your face and you feel most comfortable with. Alright, so that's the basic gist of the wing for now. I am now going to apply one coat of my mascara of the moment, the Rimmel Accelerator, and then I'm going to apply, lashes, half lashes. This is just a pair of demi or wispies, and I cut them in a few different pieces, maybe thirds or fourths, and I just want a little bit of lash for this look, not too dramatic, not too over the top. So this is what I'm going to use after the mascara has dried. I'm going to pop these on the outer corners to complete the look. Okay, so this is the finished look for now. All the eyeshadow is done. Mascara, eyeliner, eyelashes. So I'm just going to go ahead, finish up the rest of my face, come back so you can see the finished product. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed my first look with the new palette from L'Oreal Lap Palette Nude. That means two in French, in case you didn't know. But I've absolutely been loving this palette. I'm sure you've heard that there's a L'Oreal 1, Lap Palette Nude 1, and this is the second one. I have heard mixed reviews on the first one, but everybody seems to love number 2, so that's why I picked that one up first. And let me say, so far, I love it just as much as everyone else does. If you would like to see a review with some swatches or some more tutorials using this palette, please let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to Beauty from A to Z. I put out at least one video a week. Find me on Pinstagram. I mean really. Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, all at Beauty from A to Z. And until next time, I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye, my loves!